So we are going to Gulf Shores today. We're gonna go have a beach day with the kids, and we are leaving Fairhope right now. We're on like the south end of Fairhope, so it's a lot more rural down here. If we were to turn around and go like 3 or 4 miles in the opposite direction north, you'd hit the street that'll take you to downtown Fairhope, and then Daphne's back behind us, and Mobile, and all that good stuff. But this video is going to show you guys what it's like to drive from Fairhope down to Gulf Shores. We're going to go to the beach right next to the hangout, so it's a pretty popular beach, and it's a Saturday in July, so there's going to be a lot of people, but we're meeting with friends, so it should be a good day.
We're about 27 miles out, and it's going to take us 45 minutes.
As you can see, it is rural down here. It's funny that this is still Fairhope, though, you know?
Fairhope is huge. Like the actual acreage, mapped out, like the plat of land, all that. Fairhope is ridiculously big.
Yeah, I would say it wasn't the past decade or two. It's just really blown up, especially with all restaurants and shopping. Before, it was a pretty quiet town.
Yeah, I'd say what you see here is probably what the locals were used to.
What it used to look like, yeah. And a lot of people that have been here their entire lives and generations before, they still have a hard time grasping how quickly the city has grown and how many people are moving to it.
And now us locals are a lot more, what's the
welcoming?
word? Yeah, to the growing change.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, everyone's welcoming for the most part, but there's always going to be those people that are like, oh, no more people should be moving in. We've got enough. We don't want any more. We're at max capacity. But that will never be the case.
In some regards, it seems like you're at max capacity just because of the fact that we're, have droughts sometimes, and we need water, and we're using 1 million gallons more water this year than we did last year, by this time. So it's just the little things like that.
Yeah, and that's stuff that can definitely scare someone that has lived here forever. The fact that the influx on water usage has gone up so much, and that we had water restrictions when we weren't getting rain, and it wasn't something people had to deal with before. So
or some areas, the roads, used to be a swamp, and they put a road there, and sometimes the road gives out, and washes out every once in a while.
Yeah, a little sinkhole here or there.
No biggie.
And that's actually my worst nightmare. I literally have bad dreams about the house getting sucked into a sinkhole. And it happens in Florida a lot. And we're right next to Florida.
We are, but Florida goes very, very much further south. So
yeah, and they say Florida's sinking.
I mean,
who knows?
As time progresses, that's just how it works.
I just think it's the climate. We're in a tropical climate. It is humid out here. Everything is...
It's 91 degrees right now. Probably feels like 95.
We get a lot of rain here in Alabama. We get more rain in Alabama than any other state in the country. More than Seattle. And Mobile experiences the most rainfall more than any other city.
But it's not like Seattle where it's misting and gloomy all day.
Yeah, no, we don't get a whole lot of overcast here. It will be a torrential downpour, and everything will get watered, and it will rain so hard that you have to pull over. You can't even drive, but no, it's short-lived.
No, don't ever do that. That's how accidents are caused. That's why I'm driving right now, because people cannot see that you're stopped, and that's all they need.
But the law is when it's raining, you have to put your hazards on.
Right. Nowhere does it say to stop.
If you absolutely can't see, what are you going to do? Just drive and not see?
Into a gas station?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Stop in the middle of the road.
That's not what I'm insinuating. I'm saying you have to pull over. Obviously, you're going to pull over into a gas station.
I wouldn't say that's obvious whatsoever.
I mean common sense.
You would.
We're going to make a pit stop on the way to the beach, and I have to adjust this camera, so we are going to pull in here.
Okay, now going back to Dollar
So
General.
we missed our turn.
I didn't know what Jessica was talking about, so we had a little communication issue there.
Was there a mosquito on you?
Yeah,
I got bit by that mosquito.
I was trying to get it, and then
Trying to kill it.
and you were like, hey, and I was like,
I definitely got bit by that mosquito.
Like bare hands, and I squeezed it, and it's still alive.
You didn't squeeze it hard enough. Look for it. That's the last thing we want, is to be trapped in this little tiny car with a mosquito for our hour drive.
a big old mosquito.
All right, we're running in here for some snacks for the beach. We'll be right back with y'all. I like original Skittles better than the purple bag. I never liked the purple bag. It weirds me out.
They're tropical flavors. I think I'm gonna scoop this.
Proud of you, kid.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Y'all have a good one. Thank you. You too.
Yep.
Well,
Barely made it. I didn't know she was gonna make it back down.
all right, we got our little goodies, and now we are back on the road. Okay. Hold your horses. And we're back on the road. This is Highway 98, and it's also the Alabama coastal connection, they call it, and it just takes you down to the beach.
It's a nice scenic route.
Does this take us through Magnolia Springs?
It doesn't take you through Magnolia. You can turn and go through Magnolia Springs if you'd like to.
Oh.
But not like the town of it.
Oh, okay.
Magnolia Springs is a population of 700 people. So you're passing through it in a little bit, but you'll really miss it if you don't pull over and see the bed and breakfast and
It's a very enchanted little town.
Jesse's restaurant, which is
one of the best restaurants in Baldwin County.
yeah.
You need a reservation to get in there. And the houses are just tucked away in these amazing forests, and they're a lot of older cottages, and then brand new beach houses, and they're just beautiful. A lot of craftsman style homes.
Well, they're on the river, so people like to get their boat and go catch some fish and then clean them up, cook them.
I'm telling you, this is just a little piece of heaven down here.
You ain't kidding. Little cemetery. Very tiny.
Are you driving, or is the Tesla driving?
It was driving. I just slowed down. I don't know what the speed limit is. It's starting to look a little more populated.
55.
Can never be too sure. There's still a lot of cars, a lot of houses.
special.
Yeah.
Here we are in Magnolia Springs.
Like a forest full of trees to the ocean to just plain grass to a farm. There's just so much to look
That is a very, very good observation. You get a little bit of everything. All sorts of wildlife,
So,
sea creatures. You get it all.
Magnolia Hair Center. Probably the hair salon for the entire population of like 800. There's a Family Dollar.
And the the brand new Dollar General is going up right there.
Yeah, look at that.
And they are not happy. They're like, what about
Then you got your
the Dollar
gas
General up in there?
stations.
Where's the
Alright.
Family Dollar?
Nothing wrong with having two.
It's obviously a good thing.
It means that the community needs it. Here's their little post office.
Exactly. And what I'm commenting on is everything that I read in the Facebook groups that I'm in.
Yes. So,
And that's where I get a lot of the feedback. Every once in a while we'll get somebody on like our Instagram, but it's a lot of chatter on those Facebook groups.
yep. But we have to do our research because that's the only way we can help people find their houses. Baldwin County is just growing. Every day people are moving here. So we are seeing some more new builds and subdivisions with lots of houses going up. Even with this being such a small town, they really have everything you need.
And now you're in FOLEY.
So we were in Magnolia Springs for a whole like 2.5, 3 miles before we got into FOLEY.
FOLEY's also huge.
FOLEY is a very, very large city, and it's a really great option for anyone that's looking to move down to Baldwin County and you want to be close to the beach, but you want a more modest price point.
Mm-hmm. And when we say it's big, we don't mean it's like New York City big.
No, it's like lower Alabama big.
Yeah. And we could have went up to I-10 and then got off and took, the Beach Express and went all the way down. But personally, I like this route.
Yeah, this is a nice, pleasant drive.
And we're eventually going to get to the traffic, so I just,
Enjoy it while you can.
yeah.
But yeah, and driving through Magnolia Springs and Foley, it's just like scenic and pleasant. You get to see all the mature trees, and it's nice to take a look at what's happening out here too. I like seeing all the new developments. Foley's population's right around 20,000, so pretty close to the amount of people that live in Fairhope.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's Daphne? That's got to be closer to 40,000.
No.
You don't think so?
No way.
No, we gotta look it up.
I'd say a little bit bigger than Fairhope.
Oh yeah, 27,000.
Yeah, 27,000.
I guess 40 was an exaggeration.
Jessica likes to exaggerate. If you watch her videos, you will know that $100 is $1 million.
It's 1,000 degrees outside.
Exactly.
Don't take that gravel road. Way long.
Tienda La Rosta.
I love little spots like that.
FOLEY and Robertsdale, they have a pretty decent amount of Hispanic population.
That's what I just said.
That's crazy. I've never really knew that until just, I don't know,
Well, we came.
past couple of years.
We went to this nice butcher.
When I first came out here, I didn't think there was any other brown people.
When we first lived here, we had a little bit of a hard time acclimating because we used to regularly shop at the Mexican supermarket. And down here, when we were in Daphne, we didn't venture out a whole lot. So we couldn't even buy tortillas when we lived down here the first time.
Stop it. Here we go with the exaggerations again.
Okay,
Walmart
we couldn't.
will have your
no,
tortillas.
they didn't have El
Stop
Milagro. Okay, they had Pepe's brand or Mission. So
Right, but that turns into they didn't have anything.
well, we couldn't find authentic Mexican groceries down here for a while, but eventually we figured out that if we just went down the street to Robertsdale and FOLEY, there was a plethora of Mexican supermarkets. Last week we went and bought some lengua.
Right across from the outlet mall, there's this small little Mexican mom and pop, little hole in the wall. But I remember they offered 10 different salsas, and they're all hot. I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about.
Authentic salsa, not taco seasoning salsa.
Oh, if you put taco seasoning on your tacos, you're not eating an authentic taco.
No, you're eating Taco Bell. There's another little RV park. Keep it nice and convenient. And then we also have some new developments over on the left.
New developments are everywhere.
Yes, they are. So these houses are going for starting around the 300s. They got a nice community pool in there.
Rosewood.
Like nice solid houses. Probably around 2,800 square feet, 3 beds, 2 baths. That's sharp. This one's called Riverside.
Yeah, 2,000 square feet.
Yeah.
Ish.
We got some duplexes, townhouses.
Bellator has more land for sale. They're a big hitter down
There's
here.
a big power grid.
Yep.
So, as you can see, there's just a lot of forest, and it's rural, a lot of farmland, but there's also a lot of people living here too. Everyone's got neighbors. Nice and convenient gas station.
Yeah, it's not like some rural towns where you keep driving, you don't see anything.
So this gas station's a Town and Country, and they actually sell fried chicken there. And then across the street, you've got a Dollar General.
And don't sleep on Town and Country's fried chicken either.
Mm-mm.
I know it's at a gas station, and some people are, a little hesitant, but it's 110% worth it.
Don't sleep on any gas station fried chicken out here. In the South, they know what's up.
Jessica's maiden name was Baldwin.
Yeah, when we first moved down here, seeing Baldwin everywhere was so odd to me because that's my maiden name. And I never knew that there was a county. And actually, Baldwin County is the fastest growing county in the state of Alabama. Is it in the country?
No, just Alabama.
So it's a big deal when most people who are planning on moving to Alabama, they're familiar with Baldwin County. This is a cute little neighborhood. More new construction. Starting for the 200,000s range, Turnberry
Starting
Crossing.
at the 200,000 range.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Starting for it. Starting at it.
Starting at 200,000.
Yeah. This is a prime example. You see a pine tree to the right, and then you have just these huge monster pines and oaks. And
You said pine tree, you meant palm tree?
first time I said palm, then I said monster pines and oaks.
You said pine.
What?
Just helping you out, bud.
We're both all over the place. So palms, pines, oaks.
Yes.
And it's not just all palms, you know. You should go to California and they're all palms. You go to Arizona and you got cacti. And here you get freaking everything.
I love the pine trees down here. They're so pretty.
So right behind me, you can't see it, but there are cars just piled up at that light, waiting to go straight. And this is usually when we hit traffic.
These kids are driving.
Got all these boats for sale. Anyone who wants a boat?
Yeah.
I don't have a boat, but I think I would like a boat.
What town are we in? We're still in Foley.
Yeah.
So this is just really, really family-friendly area. You've got everything at your convenience.
Yeah.
The gyms behind us, your grocery stores. You'll start seeing all those chain restaurants and fast food places. So even the people that were living like in the outskirts of Foley or like off the main like roads, they still have easy access to everything and it's convenient.
We mentioned this in a lot of our videos, but everybody here is super friendly. Like, I mean, over the top friendly. If you think you have met friendly before, even if you're from like Georgia and people in the South are friendly, I'm telling you, it's another level of friendly here.
There's no like, what do you call it, small talk. It's like we're gonna have a full-blown meaningful conversation.
Sit down, get a drink, get prepared, because everybody's going all in.
If making friends and socializing isn't for you, then this might not be the best place for you to live. But if you like people and you like being happy and sharing happiness with others, this might be a perfect place.
Introverts can be happy, right?
I mean, yeah.
Of course. To each their own. But I'm just telling you, if you want to go get your mail, be ready, because if your neighbors across the street, they're going to stop you and they're going to talk to you. It's not like you just go your separate ways.
Yeah, don't be that guy that like grabs their phone like, oh, I'm on the phone, can't talk. Like, say hello. That's what we love about down here.
Alright, to your right, that's your welcome to Gulf Shores right there.
Yeah.
Beautiful little palms.
Here we are. We are officially in Gulf Shores.
And if y'all don't have a truck, you need to get a truck. Because everybody's got a truck.
Do you have a truck?
Not yet.
Do you need a truck?
I got an SUV. No, I really don't need a truck because I have an SUV. Like, if I
Nice American Legion.
get anything big.
For our veterans, thank you for your service.
Woo-hoo. Navy CB represent.
Very proud of you, honey. Oh, just for our viewers, for reference, we are 15 minutes from the hangout and we just entered Gulf Shores.
Got some
And we're on Gulf Shore Parkway.
big apartments over there.
Look at that nice grand entrance. It's pretty.
That is pretty. You see your sign. not a big zoo, but I think it's enough to entertain your children for a few hours. Shit, they can entertain me for a few hours.
Yeah, I enjoyed the zoo. And we're gonna have a little baby again, so we'll have a reason to go to the zoo.
And if y'all want an aquarium, just go to the golf. Just get in.
Or
Start looking around.
plan a day trip to New Orleans. They've got a good aquarium there, don't they?
Mm-hmm. New Orleans is like a 2.5 hour drive from where we're at in Fairhope. In Gulf Shores and FOLEY and Fairhope and Daphne and Spanish Fort, everybody has, in Mobile obviously, everyone has floats for Mardi Gras and stuff. So once that comes around, we will definitely be grabbing footage of that. But it's not just like these big parades, it's local small parades with the kids, and you know, it's very family
It's a lifestyle.
friendly. And
I held my breath that time.
that was a sigh for me too.
Your boat's for
Little golf carts, some mini golf.
just like an adventure park. It looks really fun.
Okay, what is that, a little steamboat? Very cool. Look it to the right.
When I was a kid, I loved going to places like that. You can't really see there's a car.
Car. Just more mini golf.
Gulf Shores has really good public schools too. Honestly, all of Baldwin County has fairly high rated public schools. You know, I know a lot of like beach towns don't always have a great school system, but here you don't have to worry about that, which is another reason why it makes it such a family friendly place to live.
And even if you don't want to live here full time, like, I don't know, I meet so many people that have houses in Gulf Shores just so that they can come visit frequently. What are you gonna do? We have open time. What do we do? Let's go to our house in Gulf Shores.
With the taxes being so low, it's definitely feasible. Very attainable, and houses here are still moderately priced. They're not outrageous yet, but it's only a matter of time.
That's a good one to mention.
Arby's, Rouse's, it's just your grocery store.
So there's this, I don't know if it's a running joke or if it's a real thing, but people that do move here, and if you have an upside down pineapple, they say that you're a swinger.
That's the universal sign. It's not just here.
So like on the Facebook groups, for example, just the other day, they put an upside down pineapple in their cart and someone recorded it. So I don't know if it was planned or like, cause the dude looked at him, kind of winked at him, and I was like, that's hilarious.
So the national sign for swingers is upside down pineapple, but where we live, there's a Publix in the town we live in, the grocery store, and supposedly Tuesday nights, I think it is, if you go there, that's when like all the swingers will like meet up.
You can go there anytime. Like I'm telling you, I'm going through the thread on these
I heard it's Tuesday nights. If you go in there on a Tuesday night and you're looking to swing.
But remember, we just had this conversation about Jessica and her exaggerations.
It's not an exaggeration.
She could have heard this.
It's definitely something I heard, so obviously it's
and
hearsay.
She takes it, and then that person said, you know, it goes all the way down the line. And next thing you know, it ends up being.
It's definitely something I heard through the grapevine. It's not an exaggeration. It's the story that I was told, so take it with a grain of salt like anything else. So you're gonna start. You're gonna start.
High tide to get some mimosas.
The original Oyster House, that's a staple down here. You'll see those all over. But you're gonna start seeing our nice little resort hotels on the beach and those nice little high rises.
Strip.
So now it's safe to say we're in like the main touristy area. But there's still some single family houses where people do live here full time.
Once you see a souvenir shop that size to your right, you know
how cute all this is. This diner. This just feels like you're on vacation. Surf shops everywhere. Here's the Hangout. This is like the most popular spot in Gulf Shores.
Elvin's Island.
I honestly don't feel like it's too busy here today.
No.
And it's 1 p.m.
That may be why though too. Everybody's on the beach now relaxing.
Yeah, a lot of people get their spots early.
I have a lot of good luck though. I don't like jump next to someone who's been there all day and like, you know, hover over them, but there's usually like someone who leaves and it's like, oh, perfect. I gotta drive up nice and close here for you.
So there's parking. There's both free parking and parking you pay for. This looks really good. Wrap around. This parking lot's usually hit or miss though. If you're not here bright and early.
Check it out, you got the Pink Pony Pub. This place is a staple.
Hey.
You see River Car right there? River Car right there on the side. Yep, we just saw
Got a little rug ramp.
So we're not going to bore you with us trying to find a parking spot, so we will continue this video when we're making our way on the sand.
don't know how to do this, guys.
We'll be down again next week. Your brother's coming.
Foot. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Okay, so we got caught up at the beach and we forgot to sign out, but if you guys don't know about Gulf Shores, it's a beautiful area with tons to do.
And just to give you some reference, we got there at about 10 o'clock in the morning and didn't leave until 7:30 at night.
And it went by super quick.
And technically we actually stayed even later down there because we went to the restaurant in the Gulf to get something to eat before we drove home. So if you're looking to spend a long day at the beach with tons to do, this is definitely going to be the spot.
And until next time, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and we'll check you on the next video.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.